The concept of the backrooms emerged from internet folklore as a chilling, alternate reality that lies just one misstep away from our everyday lives. According to the mythos, these backrooms are vast, endless corridors of eerily monotone, yellow-tinted rooms, punctuated by the constant hum of fluorescent lights. This world exists beyond the visible, nestled within the folds of reality, suggesting the presence of a hidden, surreal dimension that defies logic and known laws of physics. It invites the imagination to ponder what lies beyond the spaces we inhabit and believe we understand. The importance of the backrooms phenomenon lies in its challenge to our perception of space and reality. It taps into a primal fear of the unknown, the claustrophobic anxiety of being trapped in a space with no discernible escape. People find horror in the notion that one could slip into this labyrinthine world at any unexpected moment, with no way to return to the familiar. This fear mirrors our discomfort with uncertainty and the inexplicable anomalies that sometimes punctuate our rational world. A striking example of the backrooms narrative comes from reports of individuals who claim to have experienced strange architectural phenomena in their homes, like rooms or spaces that suddenly appear or disappear inexplicably. These accounts often describe unease about their altered environment, echoing the fear and confusion associated with backrooms. For instance, there might be real-life scenarios where an attic or storage room seems to contain more space than should physically exist, provoking a compelling curiosity and fear akin to the backrooms tales. In urban exploration circles, stories abound of explorers finding themselves in derelict buildings, where the physical layout shifts unexpectedly, sparking debates on the existence of such alternate realms. Opinions diverge on whether these occurrences are psychologically driven or point towards subterranean levels of reality we have yet to comprehend. Critics argue these could merely be the result of human error or architectural anomalies, yet the persistence of such legends suggests a broader cultural fascination with hidden worlds. Challenges arise in proving these phenomena, as empirical evidence is elusive, leading skeptics to deem these tales as products of active imaginations rather than tangible truths. The backrooms concept dovetails with themes of liminality and transitional spaces within a psychological and architectural context, inviting us to explore how spaces we occupy affect our psyche. It highlights our inherent cognitive dissonance between what we perceive and what might actually be, blurring the line between logical reality and supernatural intrigue. As we delve deeper into these unsettling spaces, we confront the discomforting possibility that our reality is less solid than we had once imagined. The discovery of an enigmatic hidden room above one's bedroom evokes an unparalleled blend of curiosity and dread. Imagine a home, familiar and comforting, suddenly transforming with the possibility of an uncharted space. This room's existence, previously unknown, poses questions about its origins and purpose. Is it an architectural anomaly, a deliberate hiding spot, or something more sinister? The realization often starts almost innocuously, a strange sound, an unusual draft, or perhaps a faint vibration emanating from above. The unsettling revelation becomes inevitable as pieces fall into place, turning everyday normality into an evocative enigma. The significance of discovering such a hidden chamber taps into primordial fears and existential curiosities alike. It challenges one's perception of reality and raises questions about what else might lie hidden, not just within the house's walls, but within the bounds of their own understanding. Real-world examples amplify these notions. Historical buildings often reveal concealed rooms inadvertently. In some cases, these spaces have protected individuals during tumultuous times, while in others, they housed secrets best left undisclosed, stirring imaginations and fears. Other times, newly discovered rooms serve practical purposes. Homeowners may find forgotten storage spaces congested with the relics of previous inhabitants. Such situations prompt a connection with the past, each object whispering stories of those who came before. This motif echoes in fictional portrayals, where hidden rooms often loom with suspense, from the mystery-laden homes in Gothic novels to modern-day horror films. Yet as fascinating as these revealings can be, challenges also arise. Structurally, the unexpected presence of a room can indicate issues like subsiding foundations or faulty construction, prompting expensive repairs. Moreover, an alternative perspective might view the disruption less as a thrilling revelation and more as an unwelcome intrusion into routine life. The psychological impact can be profound. The very thought of living above an unsealed portion of the unknown can evoke unease or paranoia. The discovery is not just about a physical space, but also about confronting the delicate balance between the known and the hidden. It bridges the mundane with the mystical, linking personal space with broader human fears and aspirations. Ultimately, such a finding compels us to ponder about our place within spaces both physical and metaphysical, making the revelation an unforgettable, if chilling, chapter in the narrative of our lives. Architectural anomalies and altered spaces have long captured the human imagination, often bridging the gap between reality and the surreal. These unexplained architectural oddities challenge our perception of space and can induce a sense of wonder or dread, as they blur the lines between the known physical world and possible hidden dimensions. Anomalies in architecture typically refer to unexpected design features or spaces that defy conventional logic. Think Escher's artwork, where staircases lead both up and down simultaneously. The importance of architectural anomalies lies not only in their ability to inspire, but also in their potential to reveal the hidden layers of our built environment. These peculiar spaces might serve as metaphors for the uncanny or expose the limits of our spatial understanding. For instance, exploring a room above one's bedroom that seemingly does not exist not only sparks intrigue, but questions the reliability of our sensory experiences. One real-world example of an architectural anomaly is the Winchester Mystery House in California. This sprawling mansion is famed for its labyrinthine design, featuring doors and stairs that lead nowhere, windows overlooking other rooms, and attractive facades that mask uninvented features. The house, driven by Sarah Winchester's ceaseless renovation, stands as a testament to the anxiety and fears that can manifest in physical forms. Another instance can be found in urban legends of elusive subway stations or transit systems, like the abandoned City Hall station in New York City. Although based on real disused infrastructure, these places often enter folklore and fiction as phantom stops, enhancing their allure with mysterious or ghostly qualities. Such narratives about altered spaces play into the storied phenomenon of backrooms, where familiar yet unsettling rooms stretch indefinitely, often described by those who claim to have slipped into alternate dimensions. However compelling, experiencing or even just conceptualizing architectural anomalies poses challenges. They can evoke fear and vulnerability, exposing the discomfort of confronting the unknown. Skeptics might argue that these spaces are products of faulty memory or misinterpretation rather than true anomalies. Critics of these spaces suggest that our fascination with them reveals our desire to attach meaning to the meaningless, perhaps even reflecting internal psychological conflicts. Ultimately, architectural anomalies remind us of the vast potential for exploration within the mundane. They connect to broader narratives about our quest to explore unseen worlds and question reality. These spaces challenge us to reconsider what is real, urging us to embrace the mystery of our surroundings and recognize that reality may often be stranger than fiction. Liminal spaces are fascinating yet puzzling phenomena that exist between what we know and what remains unknown. These are transitional or transformative spaces that many people have encountered and yet struggle to describe. They often evoke an eerie sense of being neither here nor there, unsettling our perception of reality. Think of a long empty school hallway, or an old abandoned building, places that are not meant to be occupied for lengthy periods, thus giving them a hauntingly temporal nature. These spaces can represent a physical transition from one state to another, like the crossing between a dream and waking life, or metaphorically, a transition within a period of one's life. In the realm of horror narratives, they embody an unsettling void where the familiar rules of time and reality seem to break down. The significance of liminal spaces lies in their ability to tap into a shared human experience of uncertainty and vulnerability, often amplifying the mystery or unease within a narrative or even in a psychological context. They symbolize transitions, and perhaps the fear associated with such change. In horror stories, these spaces are prime real estate for the eerily uncanny, emphasizing the psychological tension of being in between worlds. The #Backrooms vibes on social media highlight how these concepts permeate digital folklore, capturing collective fascination and fear of the unknown. Consider the concept of unoccupied hotel hallways at odd hours, where silence acts as a tense backdrop, making one hyper-aware of their isolation. Similarly, the exponentially eerie aura of an airport in the early morning hours can make one feel like they're experiencing another realm, caught in a surreal twilight phase of existence. Each space, no matter how ordinary, becomes unsettling when it appears out of context or during a time it's usually not occupied. These examples highlight how we project meaning onto spaces, transforming them with our perception. Opinions on why liminal spaces feel unsettling often point to their incomplete nature. They are spaces waiting to fulfill a purpose that doesn't seem to be actualized. However, counter-arguments suggest that they merely reflect our innate discomfort with uncertainty or the unexpected. Despite differing opinions, they undeniably serve as a powerful metaphor for the unknown territories we navigate in life, whether within a house or the vast, ever-expanding metaverse of captivating stories. Connecting back to the idea of a non-existent room above your bedroom, this underscores how such spaces can enthrall and disturb, weaving into the fabric of horror and fascination that heighten our primal anxieties. Follow and subscribe for more scary stories if you are brave enough. What kind of stories keep you up all night?